At the time of making this video, No Man's Sky 6.0 Voyagers update has been out for 4 days. And the main feature for the update was the large customizable Corvette ships. And as I mentioned, it's only been 4 days since the update was released, and there's already a ton of amazing creations that's flying about in the No Man's Sky universe, which is what I wanted to show you guys today. So let's just get into it. So as we fly off into the heart of the anomaly, which is the main multiplayer hub, I just want to remind you guys that everything that you're about to see is all made from scratch. All of these players have made these ships from scratch, so enjoy. So this one's more of the typical spaceship design with the wings to the side. Got a ton of jets in the back. Let's have a look on the inside to see what the interior looks like. There's plenty of space on the inside. She's got beds to the side. Got a little hologram of a planet. So towards the front of the ship seems more like where you would just chill and hang out. It's a little different on the upstairs with the white interior. And he's got his beautiful little captain's cabin, the fireplace. Amazing looking ship. Next up was this Power Ranger slash Captain America looking ship. Another very creative design. Again, just to remind you, this was all built from scratch. The thing that I loved about this one was the cockpit is right at the top there. But he has these little glass panels at the front. But the design is very unique, I thought, with these big Captain America shields on the side. And right up here is where you fly the ship. It must be pretty cool actually, looking down at the rest of the ship when you're flying. Inside, I like the look of the interior. You got loads of storage. He's got his little workstations with. Then you got your lockers, more little workshop areas or something. And he's got this massive aquarium with holographic maps, and he's got his mission terminal there as well. Then he's got this little kitchenette area at the very top. The living wall, and there's another floor above that which is the cockpit. Next up, another good looking ship, typical spaceship design again, the cockpit right at the front. Another great looking ship. I love the metallic colors. You get the two large round thrusters on the side of the wings. Guns on the side as well, at the front of the ship. And loads of glass windows. It'll give you a good view if you're flying. I love these two large wings at the top there. They look really cool. It's got a lot of glass windows, which I like. Inside, it's pretty kitted out. This looks cool with the little computer terminals, with the chair. It's got a lot of storage at the front. Now this cockpit is my favorite cockpit design. You got loads of little panels, loads of little gadgets on the walls with the pipes and the cable in. I just think this is the best looking cockpit in the game, I think. There's the pilot. Sat there. Upstairs we've got, I believe, the captain's court. I believe his little quarters. That's his little captain's desk. 2 chairs. And his double bed. And a little sofa looking out into the open space. Again, this is stuff that they've all created and placed and designed themselves. This one was a weird looking ship. Now from this angle you can't really tell the orientation, which way it's facing. You got these huge wings to the rear and then these big massive 4 jets, thrusters at the front. And it's hard to see where the cockpit is until you approach the front. And if you look right in the middle there, right at the back, that's the cockpit. Another very unique looking ship. If we look from bird's eye view, you can kind of see the shape a bit better of the ship. It's like a crab, 2 large crab claws at the front of the cockpit. I love the design of this ship. This looks so cool. Get these huge thrusters at the front, 4 thrusters at the front of the cockpit. And as we go in through the back, we can see the view from the cockpit with these huge crab claws on each side of the cockpit. You can't see much from that view, but it's still a cool looking ship. And the interior again is all white. I'm not a fan of the white interior. I prefer, like, the old school looking with like everything untidy and the cables all over the place, but this is like more of a Star Wars looking cockpit, I think. But interior, which is still cool. Now this one is the longest Corvette ship that I came across, and looking at the landing pad, I don't think you can build these ships any longer than this. It's basically using the entire length of the landing pad, from the thruster all the way up to the front of the cockpit. But again, it's another great looking ship. This time the cockpit's at the top there. It sits above the main body of the ship, which is cool. And then usually you got the entrance to the ships at the rear, but this guy stuck it at the front, which I think is again pretty cool. Just love the creativity of all of these players making some amazing creations. Now this interior I do like, even though it's white. I do like the look of this stuff with the little cargo nets all around, like the valve handles and stuff. I mean, this one was pretty empty on the inside, so I think the guy was still designing it. But talking about size, they don't have to be big. Even though this is a big ship, it's pretty small in the grand old scheme of things. But it looks so cool, this little ship with the massive thrusters at the rear. The 2 massive thrusters, and then you got the 2 smaller thrusters at the top. And then at the front you got these little wings, little stabilization wings. None of this stuff is for functionality, it's just for looks. Besides the The thrusters, the guns, the cockpit, the landing gear. Everything else is just aesthetic. The radar at the top, the little satellite dish. Love the color scheme as well. Yeah, they're just such amazing builds. And then obviously the interior is not that big. You got the beds at the front there with the little refinery terminal, and he's got one of those cool looking cockpits as well. Amazing looking ship. I think this one was probably my favorite one. And then upstairs, yeah, not a whole lot of space, but he's got storage up there, windows. And then up again, we have just this little area up here, which I think he's probably still designing it himself. But while we're talking about sizes of ships, now this one was from the live stream I did. I'm gonna link the live stream below, but this was the biggest ship that I came across. But again, if you want to see more of this, check out the live stream. So yeah, that's just a small handful of the ships that I came across in the short space of actually a day of playing the game. And again, it's been 4 days since the update's been out, so you can imagine all the crazy creations that people have made so far. And if this is something that you guys are playing, let us know. Like, have you built a Corvette ship yourself? If you have, I'm interested to see what your design is. And if you want to see what I built, again, check out the live stream. I showed my creation on that, which is a big giant turtle. So go ahead and check that out. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.